Hello, my name is Adam Hanina from AiCure. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, and we're pleased to be at the Scope conference. What we do is answer a very simple question: are your subjects really taking their medication? And in clinical trials today, in outpatient settings, unfortunately, a lot of clinical researchers typically answer no. We don't know if subjects are taking the medication, and that's concerning because it means that most trials are underpowered, which has implications of underestimating the efficacy of a drug and as well as the safety. And yet in phase 1 trials, typically the study coordinator will observe a subject taking the medication, and then in phase 2, phase 3 and phase 4 trials, that stops. And there's a reliance on PK, blood levels, as well as pill counting. And that's unreliable. It gives you a limited snapshot in time of what's occurring. In fact, you have an understanding of about 5 to 10% of what a subject is doing in a clinical trial in outpatient settings. And the rest of the time, you don't know what's going on. Again, affecting the power in your study. At AiCure, what we've done is we've automated the process that's typically done at the site by a study coordinator. And that means we've developed a combination of facial recognition, computer vision, and other very sophisticated algorithms that determine who the subject is, the identity of the medication based on shape, color, and markings, and then if the subject has ingested the medication. And that allows us to confirm and send the data back to a centralized dashboard so you can do centralized monitoring across the sites at the patient level. That confirmation that subjects have taken their medication allows you to have greater certainty that your power assumptions are being met, and it allows the subject to interact with a technology not dissimilar to voice recognition. So with voice recognition, you don't need a recording of the subject's voice. The way the artificial intelligence works in voice recognition is there are sophisticated algorithms that analyze what the subject is saying. And so we've developed an artificial intelligence platform that is similar to visual recognition. So it will confirm who the subject is and the medication that they're ingesting, and immediately in real time, whether the subject is on the control group or the active medication, flag an alert if they're not being compliant and following the medication regimen according to the protocol. And that significantly reduces the risk of your trial failing. The value of artificial intelligence is that it's highly scalable on devices that people already have, namely mobile phones. So people are familiar with these devices, and it's not stigmatizing anyway. We don't require the subject to ingest anything other than the medication itself. We don't require any unique hardware, and we don't require a change in the manufacturing process. So for clinical operations teams, it's really easy to implement this solution, and more importantly, it's affordable and doesn't require regulatory approval. And that means that this technology platform, this AI technology platform, has the potential to be a new gold standard for outpatient monitoring in phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4 clinical trials today, as well as broad applications for population health in high-risk patients outside of clinical research as well.